I'm going to be showing you how to properly audit careers and what you should be checking, not only in the careers but the account itself. So as you guys can see, I'm currently on this Google spreadsheet. Some of you guys are being assigned through Google spreadsheets, and then some of you will have your assignments directly on your homepage or in your, I'll show you, or in your assigned my assigned resources editor, and it'll pop up right here. But I know a lot of you in the meantime have been working off of a spreadsheet, like you'd be assigned by a certain coordinator, and then your name would be right here, and then it would be your responsibility to update that position title to make sure everything is legit. So let's say hypothetically, I'm just going to do this for the sake of the video. Let's say I'm a resource coordinator and I assign myself to edit it. All the data entry people, you will be assigned as an editor by your resource coordinator, so don't worry about assigning yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually directly copy and paste this into the global search bar. And this, if everybody's wondering, is the global search bar. It is not this. This will not be as helpful as this. I'm just going to copy and paste that, and like it pops up immediately. So we are no longer doing, see how on the spreadsheet there's like invalid, inactive, delete, invalid. We are no longer putting that in the name of the account or even job opportunities or URLs anymore, because Salesforce made an update to where now we could update the status. So this one says delete. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on the status right here. Once again, you could just edit status, and you could click on the appropriate one. Obviously, if there's no status, you could click none, but let's put delete. And then after we put delete, we're going to delete the word delete. I know that sounded funny, but it's true. So now that is, we want that deleted. We could also change the expiration to yesterday's date. So today's April 29th. We'll go to the 28th. Just make sure that it's inactive, and then boom. So yeah, if you guys come across something like that where the word deletes in it, just make sure that you update the status. Also, we want to double check the account itself. So, oh, perfect. Look, so they did the updated protocol where they put the name of the company itself, the city, the state, and the billing street, which is amazing. So good job. Looks like they did everything. They selected jobs as a resource type. So if you find an account that has a bunch of jobs in it, but it's they accidentally selected like essential services, switch it to jobs. That is another thing that you should be looking for while editing job opportunities. Make sure that they have a phone number. Make sure that the website works. Let's see if this works. Boom. Looks like it is legit. So, okay, that's awesome. See, you can check the logo URL. You know, probably not a bad idea since you are auditing. You just want to make sure everything looks good. And I am not seeing anything pop up. Maybe I have to go back. Oops. Let me double check. Copy image address. And it looks like it is not working. So, okay, UW Medicine. Let's see if we could find it on Google. Images. Okay, so that looks like the logo. As long as you find something very close to the logo, let's see if this works. Copy image address. Okay, yeah, see, you could always go to Google and then right click and copy image address, and that works just as well. Just make sure that it is very, 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 if not identical, very close to the actual logo. Okay, cool. It looks like they got a description right here. So what we need to do is make sure, it looks like they pulled that information off that specific website. So what we're going to do is we're going to put source this is updated source from, and then we'll just put, there we go. Because now we are giving credit to wherever we pulled the source. And now that reminds me, I need to go back and, oh, status, once again, you got to update that. None. So I got to go back to that specific job that I edited, which was, okay, it was the second one. So I need to make sure that this job, if there's a description, that we source the specific source. And it looks like they're getting all their information from the actual company's website. So let's go here. Once again, it was the unit secretary. Oh wait, we're deleting it. We don't need to worry about if you're gonna delete the account. The specific job opportunity. You don't have to worry about updating the I guess description, because then it's just a waste of your time. One thing I do want you guys to look at when you guys are auditing jobs. So now that we got our actual account all updated, this person actually did a really good job of making sure that they followed the protocol of putting the company's name, the city and the state, and then the billing street right here. And then all the other information was awesome. The only thing that I needed to do was add a source from the specific website. What else another thing that you guys need to do while auditing jobs and job accounts is look for specifically if it's active or inactive. And if it's inactive, do not delete it, because there might be something wrong with the account, I guess the way that somebody inputted the account. And here's a perfect example. So we got this specific position. I just want to double check to make sure that it's active. Okay, so open and closing date. So it looks like there is an expiration next month on the 13th. But for some reason, even though the expiration is set for the 13th of next month, it shows that it's inactive. And you're probably like, why is this happening? And honestly, I didn't really know until I asked Salesforce today. And it is because Salesforce, when they made an update for when we were posting stuff, our, I guess, job opportunities to actual website for Onward US, they flagged job opportunities like this where people put hourly salary, and pretty much when you put hourly and you have a huge number like that, that means that somebody's making $48,000 per hour. I mean, sign me up for that job, because I love that. But that is why instead of putting annual, they accidentally put hourly. And this is a huge thing that we are coming across, that a lot of people are putting hourly instead of annual when they're putting in salary for the position minimum and position salary max. Obviously, if it is an hourly position, make sure that you're putting the hourly rate in these two fields. But this person put the annual. So what we are going to do is you're going to see that I'm going to click annual, and if I save it, this becomes active. So once again, if you come across something that's inactive, so 1 equals active and 0 equals not active on these spreadsheets, do not just automatically go to that account and select delete, because that means that would just be a waste of somebody's time who inputted that data, and you would just want to double check these to make sure that that is not the reason why it's inactive. And this person did a good job. They put the source, which is perfect, as you guys can see here. So they gave credit to the specific website where they pulled it from. And then I'm trying to think of, okay, so they got that. The account name is correct. And now that it's annual, it is now back active. And then just so you guys know how expiration works, once it's 5, I believe it's once it's 514, this inactive box will uncheck itself. And then let's say if this job was actually inactive, what I would do is change the status to expired, and then Salesforce would know to delete it. So that's how you can audit jobs. So you want to just make sure, once again, that if it is if this is not checked, make sure that it's not an error on this side, and then also double check the link to make sure that they are still hiring. And then once again, double check the account name, make sure that they put the company's the company's name first, the city, state, and then the zip. Not the zip code, the billing street. And then this person did not put a description. So what we are going to want to do is put a description for the specific company real quick. Move that there. Okay. Let's see. About. Oh yeah, so we could just do something similar to this. And then what I'm going to do is, since I'm copy and pasting this information from the website, boom. And then I'm going to put source from. Just going to copy that. There we go. And then let's see if there's a phone number that people could reach them at. We could do local toll-free. Okay, so what we're going to do is, honestly, we could just put the toll-free number. Let's just put, so right there, see how they didn't have a phone number. If you think it's necessary and it's the correct phone number, then you could always put that. The website works status, we'll just put none since there was no delete right there. And they got the county, billing street, and so on. So this is all good. So I just want to show you guys some of the things that you guys should be looking for, especially when you're auditing, or if you're, assigned specific accounts where, it says at the very beginning, delete inactive and so on, how to handle those specific accounts. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My name is Connor, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.